Alright, now it's time to review the Built to Fight California Amateur Mixed Martial Arts Organization Fight Glove. These gloves, you can only get them if you're an amateur fighter here. I live in California, and they're pretty cool. Alright, so they come this nice little bag to put them in. Alright, so let's start. One thing I noticed when I first got them, I noticed they're heavy. I'm not sure if that's because they're for amateur fighters, but most you would see around 4 ounces, depending on the size of the glove too. Most of my MMA gloves I use a size large, even though I have a small hand, but I find larges fit me pretty comfortably. But on these, I filled out my application saying large, and I noticed during my fight I had to keep pushing them back a little because they kept sort of going over my fingers. I had to keep pushing the gloves back. One thing I like about them, that they have a lot of padding on them. There's this little cut through the center of the glove, and nice, pretty thick padding right down the wrist, or like above the wrist. And I would say these gloves probably weigh about 8 ounces each, so probably double of what the most MMA gloves are. So as you can see here, the Camo logo, California Amateur MMA Organization. These are by Built to Fight brand. One thing I also like about these gloves, that they have a pretty long strap. Give me a second. Okay, so as you can see, it's a pretty long strap as compared to other gloves, like, we'll just get the throwdown ones here. Look, so you can notice it's a bigger strap. So let's get that out of the way. It has an extra, like, wraparound. It goes really long to give you good wrist support. These are size large. There. The inside, they're not like their gloves that just has a little loop for your thumb to go through. Other fight gloves don't. Leather wise, pretty comfortable leather. You don't have to break them in. When I first got them, I didn't have to do any break them in. I just went, felt them out, and noticed they were pretty comfortable for me, so I didn't really have to felt anything. So, like I mentioned, they were a little big for me. As you can tell, my pinky barely comes out the top, like barely. So during my fight, I had to keep readjusting them back. So when I made a fist, it would come out a little more. But yeah, the design is nice of it. A little heavy, but it's probably because it's an amateur glove. One thing that I noticed after my fight, I actually took them out, and this is probably my fault, but I put the gloves back to back, so they were like this. And when I took them out of the bag, I'm not sure if it was because it was a hot day, but the paint sort of rubbed them off, so the paint came off a bit. I don't know if you can tell there, but it's still a pretty cool glove. Again, you can only get these if you're a licensed amateur fighter in California. So they have the Built to Fight California Amateur Mixed Martial Arts Organization glove, fight glove.